Alright, I'm gonna dispense with doing the Doran and Bam Bam one because I don't think it's beneficial at all to doing the one quest I need to do here. Instead, I'm gonna go do Charity and Hypocrisy. Something about a giant horde of monsters attacking people. So, I'm gonna go deal with that one. Oh, here we go. Extra supplies for Colony Iotas arrived. What a relief. We'll need to return the favor. Okay, so yeah, I think this is... I believe that is related to getting... Alexandria's upgrade quest. Are you Doran? What? Oh yeah, that's me. Need something? Dinzel has a message for you. Alright, the one about the clip around the ear. No need to pay that any mind. He's always that way. Bam Bam not with you? Don't tell me Bam Bam's gone AWOL again. What do you mean again? It's something of a regular occurrence. He's quick to bunk off. Well, not like I can talk. He's so open about it, though. I'm always telling him to be smarter about it. Perhaps we found the reason why your boss is always so angry. You're odd ducks, aren't you? All this worry about a Nopon you've never met. Yeah, but don't you want to make sure he ain't in trouble or anything? Little fella might have fallen off a cliff. Think about it. Yeah, right. You're right. Or yeah, you're right. And I'm a senior. Guess I should be looking for him. Looking out for him. You know where Bam Bam might go to hide from work, even a guess? My guess would be in... Can't say that. Nidwir. Some of his favorite napping spots. Look, if you're going, I'll come too. Can't have you inconveniencing yourselves alone on his behalf. Oof, he's gone. And like an angel's kiss, he's gone. Okay. He was right there. I may as well have done his quest. Okay, now what's that question mark to the left? Is that the... Yeah, that's the, girl there. The crazy one who wants to experiment on Ouroboros or whatever. I do have to start collecting ether because I do distinctly remember having a large need for it for a couple of the later Ferronuses. Like the Ferronus Hulks or whatever they're called. Because I think there's... Is there 2 more left I've got to do, or 3? I don't remember. I think there's 3. I mean, there might be more too. There might be a bunch I haven't even seen.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
Hey, look. Let's pitch in. What? You? Conversation can wait, we'll take it from here. Weird unicorn bunnies. Hawkses, I think they're called.
Always nice to have more friends.
Let's get the whistle in for enemies that are 40 levels. Man-eating Hawkses. 17 of them. Good grief. At this point I could just put my controller down. There we go. Everything's dead. Just massacre a massive group of those things. How is everyone? No injuries? Why did you help us? Do we need a reason? Well, Agnes helping out Kevis, it's unheard of, isn't it? Your point? Do you not get it yet? We do not trust you. Well, you don't, but the rest of your group does, so shut up. Mimi, it's him. Oh, you again? You just don't die, do you? Oh yeah, this is the guy who handed her the wallet at the very beginning of the game. I was like, hey, here, you dogs, kill them. That thing. We heard you were close with the commander, but that doesn't mean anyone else in Colony 4 trusts you. We're not trying to win your trust, you just needed help. What did you say? I don't care about obligations, I just don't want to turn my back on anyone who fights for others. That's why we stepped in, no more reason than that. So you act in accordance with your principles, that's it? That's the best lie an Agnes lover like you can come up with. Jeez. Sorry, we overstepped our boundaries, we'll go. Fine. I approve of Ethel's judgment. Oh. Apologize for what I said before, I was just trying to test you. You did a poor job of that. Come on, Maxie, what are you saying? Commander trusted you from the start, we have a duty to abide by her wishes. Heard about the thing with the medical supplies, that was all you. Anyway, we may as well introduce ourselves now. I'm Maxie, Tactician Squad Leader. Good lad, Maxie. So what kind of test were you talking about earlier? Want to use the opportunity to make sure of something, whether we could entrust our mission to, well, or what? Captain, you mean your strategy was aimed at them? Man, this goes on for a long time. I was pretty sure you'd pass. Wait, are you serious right now? Them? Jeremy, I'm not saying this makes up for the past. But we can't forget that we're fighting for the living. We're in a critical situation, we need to break out of it while we can. We've got just the plan to do it. I want your help to make it happen. You sure about this? I'll be frank, we don't have the firepower. We're busy shoring up colony defense, so taking out some enemies will help us. But more than that, I thought that proving your sincerity to everyone would be inspiring. I see. There's some days yet before the operation begins, so think it over. Oh boy. I love these side quests that just lead into other side quests.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Oh, new question mark. Oh yeah, new colony update mark for them. Yeah, we learned that they're a team. Oops. Hey, there's Jeremy. Okay. Going to be running on fumes if the escape now, whatever, I don't care. Have those new supplies still not arrived yet? I thought they were talking about the ones from Iota. I was about to say, like, we've already gotten those.
That should be enough data.
Oh. Is this one voiced or is this one not? I doubt it's voiced. There's no music. It's not voiced. Oh, phew. You made it back okay. Boliaris gave us a heads up. What's going on here? We heard what happened. So Ethel's... Oh, yeah, this is, that must have been a prerequisite quest to breaking the news to everyone. They must have wanted me to do that much earlier than I did, which, I mean, the quest was level 17, so it makes sense. Your expression says it all. She bet her life on the fight, and she's gone. Oh, Ethel. She was always charging off on her own. Okay, enough blathering. We need to decide where we go from here. Wow. Right to the point, huh? Yeah, you're right. So now what, Boliaris? Boliaris? Hello? Hmm? No, no. We need a plan. Oh, right. He just got bad news about his friend being dead. Give him a minute. Come on. Yikes. I'm sorry, I just need some time to think. Excuse... Hey, Boyaris. Yeah, give him a minute. Jesus. He's taken it pretty badly, as you'd expect. But the smoothest course is for the lieutenant to step up as commander. If things fall apart here, that's going to endanger Colony 4's survival. Yeah, but he's not up to it. Nothing we can do. We need Ethel now more than ever. Williaris. There we go. Rousing Williaris. Yeah, let's go get into a fight with him.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Even though that's technically not what a rouse is.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Oh yeah, new dialogue so that everyone's mad at him. What do you mean everyone's what do you mean you're disappointed in him? Oh, Denzel just seems to be a complete jerk. Oh, is this the wrong side? Yeah, it is. Oh, because I didn't need to go up the ladder, I needed to go up the stairs. Now, if I was British, I would call both the stairs, because apparently those two are interchangeable. Oh well. As long as you understand what people mean, there's no point getting fussy over, like, the fine details. Come on, surely this one's got to be voiced. Nope. The commander would come here often when she needed time to think. She told me her favorite thing in the world was the view of Colony 4 she got from here. We vowed to follow her to the ends of the world. That's the kind of person she was. Ethel will always be our commander. I can't imagine anything else. I'm sorry, Barliaris, I don't know what to say. Sorry. Guess I must look pretty pathetic to you right now. I mean, no, you're mourning the loss of a friend. You don't look sad at all. Well, you look sad, but you don't look pathetic at all. Say, do you reckon you could do something for me? Yeah, of course. Anything. Can you take me to where the commander had her last battle? Well, Yaris, that's... Yeah, we can take you. Before I do that, I'm going to... I'm going to remove Kamaravi from the party when I do that, because he also has dialogue for there, and I don't want the two to... I don't want the one to get et. So one away. Okay, it's in here, I believe. Yeah. There are some special named things I can fight over here and all that, but I'm gonna refrain from doing that. Their Pharaoneses are just still here. Group of Turkins have raided it. Or are raiding it. That's Ethel's Pharaones. Oh, whoops. Hold up a minute. Who's that lot over there? Turkins. What are those Turkins up to? Are they taking over the Pharaones? What? Bolearis, wait. Get away from that Varanus. How dare you defile Commander Ethel's resting place? He's got a big sword. That, I think, is my favorite part of this battle theme. This segment is just awesome. Anyway, just wanted to interject with that. It's weird that the Turkins talk. Like, they speak. It's weird. Ooh. Learned your lesson now, you feathered menaces? Simmer down, Bolearis, if we lose you, too. Just tell me one thing. How did the commander die? Well, I mean, as you can see, it definitely wasn't like a chump. Oh, jeez. She fought with everything she had to settle things with Kamaravi. Not even Mobius stealing her flame could shake her will. She was so noble, I felt like I was looking at the sun. She was so glorious. I see. Thanks for telling me. She fought true to herself to the bitter end. Well then, I guess I have my own fight to fight. I have to defend her legacy. Let's get back to the colony, Bolearis. Everyone's waiting for you. Okay. And now before I do that, I'm going to swap back to Kamaravi.
I'm eager to get out there.
Because Kamaravi also has his own bit of dialogue for this Varanus, because remember, this is also where he died too.
Huh. Those machines. That stirs the memory. Or am I deceived?
There we go. Yeah, it's not much, but it's at least something. It's at least a nice little recognition of the event of the story that you played through. Because, of course, players get thoughts, they get ideas, they get things going around in their head, and then they assume or guess to do stuff, and the game recognizes you doing things like that. There's all sorts of dialogue like that, I just don't remember half of it. I know Triton's got a few if you go around to the Agnian colonies, and like Alexandria will comment on various pieces of the other colonies if you take her to them. There's a bunch of stuff like that. Hey, it's me. Call the squad captains to the council room. It's time to resume the meeting. You've got this. Will you join us? You don't have to do anything, just observe. Yeah, sure. First you run off, and then you resume the meeting like nothing happened. What are you playing at, boy? I don't like you, Dinzel. Ellipses. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll explain everything later. But before that, there's something I've got to say to you. Then you better come out and say it. Okay, then listen up. I, Borealis, hereby resign my seat as lieutenant and take on the role of acting commander. What? You can't just wait a second. What did you... You guys said that'd be the best course of action. What do you mean acting? Maybe I can explain if you'll shut up for a minute. Look, I'm not cut out to be commander. You said it, not us. She's the only commander we'll ever have. I know you probably think so, and Spark it, I agree. But Colony 4 won't last much longer like this. We can't lose the colony Ethel left in her hands. I'm stepping up in her place to lead the colony. We certainly need someone who can command all of us, but... And what's with this acting idiocy? It's not the magnificent announcement you seem to think it is. You're joking, right? Sorry, Denzel, but I'm dead serious. I know some think I'm not suited to the role, but I can't hand it over to anyone. I don't see a problem with it. I didn't think you'd be on board with this, Maxie. He literally said in an earlier cutscene that he was on board with it, that it would be best for this to happen that way. What is with you guys? Ethel had an energy that we lack. And that energy is what led us to get to silver in 3 terms. I can feel something similar from Borealis now. I think it's a good direction to go. Looks like our Maverick loose cannon has mellowed out. I learned that you have to change if you're going to survive. You have to learn to accept anything. We need to bring our colony back to the top. So that's what you're saying, isn't it? Man, you guys talk too much. I'm getting a neck cramp. Well, I suppose this is better than having some interminable yawn fest to decide her successor. Decisiveness was always one of Ethel's Colony 4 precepts. Well, now that you've declared yourself, I hope you're up for the job acting commander. You mean... Now that we're all agreed, we better start ordering us around. You better start ordering us around, acting commander. Yeah, I'll take care of everything. I wish this was voiced. A lot of cutscenes in this game, like... I understand that they can't do full cutscenes for every little tiny detail. Like every tiny little thing. I get that. But I just wish that there was more to... Like, there was just more of them. Like, things like that would have been good for being voiced. Or even, like, the table. Like, when you're sitting at the table and you're doing the dialogues. Those would have been nice to at least been voiced. Tactician squad got... Yeah, here we go. Here's what I wanted. I believe this is what I wanted. No, it isn't. Because the quest I'm looking for requires...
The hunger is stirred. Should we eat? Fortify the spirit.
It requires Colony 4's, like,
Can we maybe
squad to get attacked by something, which means I'm sure there's a bunch of prerequisites I've got to cover. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing that one.
group chat first, right?
I wonder what Maxie's plan is. Whatever it is, he trusts us now, right? Something to celebrate. Yeah, it's good to know we haven't just been yelling into the void. We're useful. That said, not everyone was happy. That Jeremy lad, he's probably been through a lot. And Maxie said it himself, not everyone's ready to be bezies with us. What? What is a bezie? I assume she means like bestie, like best friend. But what in the world is bezie? I've never heard of that. Mind you, I'm not a walking encyclopedia, so I don't know every word in the world, but goodness. In which case, is it wise to take him at his word? Oh, whoops. I think we should, must even. He's worried about Colony 4, naturally. And if we can resolve the misunderstanding about us, as Maxie said. Well said, Mimi. Act first, worry later, yeah. Yeah, there's no point rehashing it. We just need to do what we believe is right. Okay, yeah, this is one that I have to do.
Group chat first, right?
I'm probably just imagining it, but does Colony 4 feel a bit, or not feel a bit tense to you? I noticed that too. Maybe something happened? I've heard that procurement of supplies isn't going too well. Not having what they need when they need seems to be an ever-present problem. I mean, yeah, that's what we helped at the very beginning. And that's even what Tyon called everyone out for. It's like, yeah, we can help them now, but it's not going to help them in the future. Oh yeah, that would explain why they're so moody. Who's in charge of that stuff again? A department called the Procurement Division, according to the soldiers, who were whinging about it. If we're ever in the area, why not pay a visit to this Procurement Division? Exhausted supplies. I think that's also one of the prerequisites. I can do a couple of these, but I'm gonna keep this one for when I decide to go back to do the teaching stuff. I can discuss snow and supplies later. Oh yeah, wait a second, I just realized. No, I think it's a little too... Is it a little too early?
Right then.
For me to attempt to mess with the amiibo chips? I think it's a little too early. I think it's a couple hours early. Because I think they work on 24-hour timers? Nope, no they don't. Okay. 700 CP and a couple cooking ingredients. That's always yeah, the CP is at least nice now that I know it's actually very useful. Yeah. I wasn't aware that getting those CP bonuses unlocked classes for everyone. I really wasn't aware. I thought it acted like normal CP, where it was just the classes you had equipped. Hey, see? You learn something new every day. Okay. Are you the procurement? Yeah, you're the exhausted supplies. Hello there, anything I can do for you? Heard the procurement division's having problems. You lot gonna be okay? Oh, you heard about that, did you? Well, to be completely honest, I wouldn't say okay is the word I'd use. We've been swamped with requests for supplies from every team, and we've hardly been able to keep up. Beans, is that bad? Or it's that bad? There's always some kind of... Oh, jeez. There's always some kind of trouble, so with all these shortages, things are getting desperate. As resources are so limited, it must be impossible to fulfill the team's demands. Exactly. And if we so much as make a mistake in the distribution, everyone's at each other's throats in a second. This is worse than I expected. Is there anything we can do? There's one favor you could do if you'd be so kind. One of my subordinates is a Nopon called Mikoko, taking care of materials for the cooks. And Brunella is looking out for the medic team. Could you help them? Yeah, of course. Mikoko and Brunella. It doesn't matter who you help first, just thank you.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Honestly, I think the medic stuff would be more important. It's a child being berated by an adult. And she's in charge of the medicinal supplies. Yeah, this doesn't go over well. Look, our lives are riding on this stuff, you know? I know, I'm sorry. I'll get it for you as soon as I can. Ah, that's what you said last time. It's not that I think you're shirking your duties or anything. If the worst happens to our patients, the procurement division will bear part of the responsibility. Mark my words, but it'd be your fault. Like, yeah, if you don't have enough materials, it'd be the procurement division's fault, that's fine, but medical malpractice would be your fault. I get it. You better have it ready for us this time, or I swear. Jesus. Yeah, just beat up a child. Yeah, you can threaten me till you're blue in the face, but I can't perform miracles. Yeah, you tell her. Are you Brunella? Sorry to bother you while you're in the middle of something. What's this about? Speaking of what's this about, I appreciate the fact that there's now banging on the floor below me. Because it's not like I notified everyone what I was doing. We're here on Solon's behalf to give you a hand. Oh goodness, really? Thank you so much, Solon. Perfect timing. In that case, sorry to go straight to business, but could you harvest some medicinal herbs and flowers? I want to point out the subtle detail in the fact that her eyes widened when she said, oh really? Implying that she's shocked to receive that kindness. Do you have anything specific in mind? It's such a tiny detail that I'm sure a lot of people would overlook. Because it's in a side quest that you don't... Well, unless you're going for all heroes, you don't have to do it. And it's a very tiny detail that happens once. Oh, I like stuff like that. Oh, just anything you find that grows around here. Right, we'll just pick everything we see then. That's the spirit, thank you so much. Yeah, just rip up everything.
I hope everyone's getting along.
What's with the sand? Oh yeah, because we're in the desert, there's sand everywhere. What? Do I have what you need?
What are we giving them?
Oh, yeah, no, because you're one of these things. What is that? No. I think I'm just gonna give her the ones I have a lot of. There's no harm in giving her a majority of what I have a chunk of, so... Yes, thank you, this is perfect. I'll get them to the medic team right away. Oh, gets all sad. You okay? You're looking a bit peaky. Peaky? Man, I'm learning so many terms I have never heard of before. Really? Sorry about this, but can you do one more thing about... or one more thing for me? Would you come with me to the medic team? Yeah? Why? Well, these supplies are kind of incredibly late. Do you think Olashandra's gonna get mad at you again? Yeah, probably. She seems to be the kind. Please, I'm begging you. You don't even have to walk me all the way. I just need a little courage to face her. Wow, the procurement division has it really rough. I mean, it looks like you already have the determination to go.
No worries, Brunella. We'll be with you all the way.
Leave her be for now, Senna. She won't respond while she's so stressed. My hunger is stirred.
Get your top priorities there, Kamaravi. At the end of the day, this is a child. I remember when I was a kid, having to say something to my parents or anyone, any adult that I knew I was going to get yelled at for was the most terrifying thing in the world. It just adds a little bit more to this game's like human relation. Because this game feels very human. I like that. It's very cool. Okay, here goes nothing. Good luck. I'm so sorry we're late, but we've got the supplies you requested. She gonna chastise her for putting the work off on other people? Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, you know, while you're here, there's something I want to say to you. Oh, okay. Nope, gonna get yelled at. Okay, there you go. Sorry for blowing up at you before. I'm so sorry, I'll be more careful, but no matter how difficult the situation was, it was unreasonable of me to take it out on you. You are a medic. I imagine that's stressful. If we didn't have a procurement division, we wouldn't be able to help anyone at all. Captain Alexandra. Then she responds with, I'm counting on you. Tell Solon I said so, okay? I will, thank you.
Alright, what's next?
Begs the question as to why we have children and Nopon running around as the procurement division, but then it occurs to me that they're not combat ready. So, you know, you may as well put them to work. They can't fight, so you may as well have them do something around the colony. What problem? Mikoko is busy full with craps. Scram and go bye-bye. Jeez. Foul-mouthed Nopon. Well, Mikoko, you're a Nopon after my own heart. Solon sent us to help you out. Even Uni understands that she's crass. Then you're not dilly-dally and say so in first place. Down to tax a brass. Mikoko, is ingredients not ready yet? You back again? Stubborn like Raihan. When Mikoko say no ingredient left is no ingredient. But everyone tummy grumbly rumbly. It's very annoying to listen to. Annoyed one is Mikoko. Go away. Okay then. Kukucha? Waiting patiently. Please be quick, or please be quickety quick. Everyone unreasonable. Only think of selves. What Mikoko do with no ingredients to be had? That sounds rough. Stock need to be refilled. You, if you so eager for helping, then source ingredients. Anything can be an ingredient if you try hard enough. Can you give us a hint? Fruits, vegetables, meats, anything you find is fine. Bring until stores are full. You could at least say please.
Always nice to have more friends.
And I think it functions the same way,
What are we giving them?
where I just have to pour like a pile of stuff onto it. Man, that... Wolf meat's apparently very... I mean, I know they said that they don't like Wolf, but... Well done, Mikoko can finally replenish stores at long last. Mikoko helpful Kukucha? Here to ask if ingredients ready yet. Meh? Not again. Tummies of everyone making upsetting noises. Grr grr and bubble bubble. Mikoko already hear this, Kukucha? Kindly take this and leave vicinity of Mikoko. Thankings in advance. That perfect. Kukucha fill tummies of everyone with this. Kukucha will take only what needed. Mikoko had it with culinary team. To say thank you, Kukucha will give Mikoko grand high discount on favorite meat of Mikoko. Oh, please not to hesitate when needing more stock up. Mikoko will handle meat with handling of priority. Very self-centered. Kukucha delighted to hear, can always count on Mikoko. Was that bribery? I think the two of them are going to be just fine. Let's report to Solon. Solon?
I hope everyone's getting along.
Oh, now they're reporting in with what they did correctly. I mean, they didn't do anything, I did it, but point stands. I heard back from both of them. You've been busy, haven't you? Yeah, it wasn't that much work. I know our duties seem pretty plain and boring, but without us you can't have a colony. In a way, you could say that this is our battlefield. Whoa. It's true. No Mikoko, no colony. And without our leader, things would be really bad. Let us know if you ever need anything else, okay? We'll do whatever we can. Now, Mikoko able to take a break. Please help Mikoko every day. You've made such a difference, thank you. On behalf of the whole procurement division, thank you. I like how the Nopon can't actually do the Kavesi salute.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Okay. I've got a few more minutes, I believe. Well, not a few more minutes, but I've got minutes. I believe I can go and do...
Hope they appreciate our fine work.
I believe I can do nothing because people are now starting to yell. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And look, I'm ending off in the same spot as last time.